here we are with the first Battleline Network podcast. Let's get this bread. We have people from the community to talk about War of Rights, drama, news, and important stuff that we'll get to. So let's go through and introduce everyone. First, we have Collector.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your favorite War of Rights Discord moderator.
Thank you. And we have Killer.
Hello. Hi, my name's Killer. I'm not a War of Rights Discord moderator.
That's a skill
Get fucked.
issue. And we have Zoo.
我在北京。
Thank you. And then we have Corded.
Yeah, I'm corded. You've heard me before.
All right, cool. So we have a very important question. What is your favorite type of PB&J? This is a very important question that was brought up weeks ago.
You've all been asking. What's that most YouTubers say these like in the comments, you know? You've all been asking for this. So really nobody's been asking.
Oh, everybody's been asking. Did you know, Killer, some people eat their peanut butter and jelly with strawberry jelly?
I like strawberry jelly.
What? Grape
Well, actually,
jelly is the only...
we don't have jelly.
It's-
Sorry, we have
You
jam.
have
We have
jam.
Strawberries
Get
are
out.
right.
jam. Yeah, we have jam.
grape
Or
is right, yeah.
raspberry. There are people out here that eat raspberry jelly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
raspberry.
anything... Yeah, raspberry. Anything other than grape jelly on a PB&J
For a
is
while,
just
I
like
used
repulsive.
apricot.
Apricot. What is wrong
Oh.
with you?
It's not bad. It's got a nice tang to it.
I feel like if anyone was
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
say,
back at grape.
I feel like if anyone
Oh,
was gonna say
God.
apricots, it would be corded. He just sounds good saying it. Like Collector says it,
Jesus
apricot.
Christ.
Corded's an apricot. You just know he believes it.
Jeez.
Yeah, what if I said I don't really eat peanut butter or
Did you just
jelly?
have jelly? Oh.
No,
you
I
just
just
have
have a
bread.
jam. I just have a
Yeah.
jam sandwich.
What's
Just
wrong with
jam
you people?
What the heck?
and bread.
Jam sandwich. You see, when asked this question, I get very divisive answers. You know, it's like either people love a strawberry jelly and like hate grape jelly. I don't understand it.
I've
You
never had grape jelly.
you are what? You've never
Sorry.
had a PB&J with grape jelly?
I've never had a PB&J.
What?
I'm
You're basically communist.
I'm from the king.
He's
I'm from
from
the
Europe,
King's
yeah.
England. We
Oh, so
We
he is
don't-
communist. He's not even
we-
basically
God, there's so
communist.
many Jewish fighters here.
What do
Yeah,
you-
I hate those
Zoo,
people.
what are you talking about?
I'm playing War Thunder.
All right, that's great.
Oh, this is going off to a great start.
Oh, for sure. So, Mr. Collector,
Yeah.
before we joined this call, we talked about a little thing called turtling. I don't know if anyone's heard of it. Collector, do you support turtling or not? Because from what I got, you were in the minority that does support it.
I mean, if it's what it takes to win, then it's what it takes to win. I'll do anything that it takes to win. I'm a winner. If some people don't want to do it, then they can cope harder. But I'll do whatever it takes to win. If that includes turtling, then I'll turtle.
So,
So,
you think
You'll
it's
do
ethical?
whatever.
You think it's ethical? Do you
takes
think
to
turtling
win.
is ethical?
yeah, why not?
Anyone have the
Why
contrary?
wouldn't it be?
There's no ethics in war.
I just think it's bitch made to be up
Cope.
20 men and half a morale stage and
Cope
still
harder.
fucking turtle.
Then why?
I think the real question is why
Cope
you guys
harder.
can't count. You brought way over max.
I
Not
don't know
even
why
talking
you're still
about
hung up
turtling
on this
anymore.
one event.
Not even talking about turtling anymore. It's just straight up fucking
I'm
balance.
already off rails.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Zoo, I'm just saying we get to live in your head rent free, so I'm fine with that. That's a W in my
You
book.
know, you-
Rent free. You don't live in my head rent free, Collector. Sevi does, maybe.
Oh
Based.
wow.
Sebby's my bitch, so I basically do.
Well, that's on. That's the next topic. Bitches. I'm kidding. No. So like, I think turtling, right? I think it's okay where if you did it for like a couple minutes to save casualties, or if you do it, I don't like turtling where you go to a position where there is exactly zero way that the attacking team can actually get to you at all. Like, even if with the 30-second timer or whatever they get for being out of bounds, even if they can't make it in that, or they
Okay.
can't even shoot you, I feel like then that's just boring for everybody, in my opinion.
You don't like it because it's boring? It's a legitimate tactic in the game. You can't. It's one thing to to find it boring. It's another thing to want it banned, or be against it.
I mean, being against it and wanting a ban is two different things, though.
I suppose.
Because there's like I'm not gonna say I've turtled before, but I have fell back before, and I probably could be classed as turtling. But I've still been in positions where the other team can still hit me if they wanted to, but I just take less casualties for 5 minutes, and then it helps the battle a little bit more. But especially if you're trying to force the other team to capture the point solely on the basis that you can then overtime cheese them,
Right.
that is annoying. Because that overtime fucking cheese thing is just bullshit. Pardon my Asian.
You're Asian.
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider falling back turtling. No.
Regardless, it's still a thing. It's a mechanic, and you got to know how to deal with it.
How do we? Is there ways for attackers to like overcome this turtling strat?
Yeah, you got the point.
Yeah, just cap the point.
But when you're against IVB, capping the point means you then have to physically hold it, or they'll just get you in this infinite overtime that Sevi creams about every single
It's not
week.
infinite overtime. Well, it is, but it's
Well, it is.
It isn't what it is.
just be good at the game.
Oh, well, I mean, we did that fucking 2 weeks ago on Anderson's. Not the one that you guys just played. That when you guys were outnumbered. The one before that, where you guys were like all the way back in the forest. We captured point, and then we just fell back.
Yeah,
And then somebody ended up getting banned on your team so that they wouldn't capture the point. Because you guys had charged out, but then you banned them too late, so then you ended up capping point anyway, and then that's how your team ended up getting screwed, and we ended up winning.
Okay.
Solely off that one fact.
Yep.
But in order for them to overtime, they have to cap at the last second so that they have a majority of people on point. So what you do, right, is you turtle in your fucking spawn, and then they're turtling in their spawn, and now you're both turtling.
That's what I mean. It's just not fun.
and then you're just sitting there in an infinite War of Rights game, waiting for the other person to make a mistake.
It's just not fun.
So, anything it takes to win, baby. I'm all about the dub. You can cope all you want.
If
you want to lose, go right on ahead.
See, maybe if you were more events collector, then maybe IVB would win more with these turtle strats because.
But you send in Sevi, right?
You send in Sevi.
No idea what he's doing, dude. I think Sevi is gonna be the downfall of the IVB.
Whoa.
That's a bit.
That's a bold
That's
statement.
juicy.
That's a bold statement.
I'll save that for the next episode.
IVB's going on the up and up though. They're getting more and more people.
Next week it's gonna be like loads of people have been asking, why do you think Sevi's the downfall of IVB?
A little rude.
Only you can save a collector.
I love Sevi.
Why he had to come back, remember?
But he's like your bastard child, right? He's Anakin. You know what I mean? Like he's just gonna come back and fuck everything up.
Nah.
What do you think about the current state of War of Rights, Collector? What's your opinion as a moderator of the War of Rights community? You're very high. You know.
It is true.
We hold you in high regard. You're like
as you should. As you should.
Are you scared of Beekov? They have horses now.
Yeah. Beekov has horses.
What's
wow.
That? 2 days that
God,
update drops?
We're gonna.
Do you know like
War Rights is gonna die? Beekov has horses.
Shivering.
Do you know like the circus, like those carnival games where you have to like tap the button or something and make your horse move across? That's what Beekov Cavalry looks like.
Jesus Christ.
It's just a bunch of those little paper things bouncing across the screens. Does not look good at all.
I wonder. The gore looks a little interesting. That update of it, but
I still haven't played Beak Off.
Are you a big gore guy?
Do you,
One of my
I
guys
mean,
bought
it
the
just
game for
looks
me.
like an artillery shot on a bunch of men and just bleh, it looked great.
Mm-hmm.
Someone keeps trying to persuade me to play the commander battles, and I
I
feel like I
got,
have to. I feel like I have
yeah.
to.
Do you
'Cause
have the
I
game?
didn't. Yeah, one of my guys bought for me, and I've never played it.
Huh.
This is not a Beak Off podcast.
I got the game through I was one of the alpha
tried.
testers way back when, and so I signed a non-disclosure agreement for the game, and I played it all those years ago, and it's really underwhelming. I mean,
Underwhelming how?
it feels like it was developed 10 years ago. Like the graphics suck, the movement is like clunky, the animations kind of suck. It feels slapped together almost. It doesn't have the fit and finish you'd expect of a traditional shooter game.
But it's pretty much just a
It's
copy
arcade
pasta. It's a copy
of-
pasta of Warband,
yeah, exactly.
and that's it.
It feels like an old game.
Nothing's really changed.
I just feel like there are other games exactly like it, but do it way better. Doesn't make
Oh,
any sense. Like
absolutely.
if I wanted to play a game like Beak Off, I just play Old Fest.
Right.
A lot more people on that game too.
That's anyways, this I think is an echo chamber. We all have similar ideas.
We all
But
play
I
War
totally
of
agree.
Rights. It's an unbiased viewpoint collector.
War of Rights better. War of Rights better. And I think the future of War of Rights is only getting better.
Except for the
So-
map editor. That's so fucking dumb.
Yeah, I don't okay, I was pro map editor for a while, and now I'm not a huge fan of
Why?
map editor.
I think the map
Um,
editor will
I
only
think
come
it'd be
into
sick.
play in like
Yeah.
private, like I think community events will stick to the usual like already made maps, but I think the map editor would only end up coming into play in like certain events where people want to do like a reenactment of a particular battle or some malarkey, and then they
Yeah.
try and make the map.
I
But I
think-
don't think it's gonna be like a
Mhm.
very widely used thing for events. It'll mainly just be like a little side project for people to build things on.
I don't know. I feel like a map editor, right? Like what makes War of Rights kind of special is that it tries to do its best to adhere to some sort of historical authenticity. Like the devs won't capitulate to the community. Like they have a vision, and they want to see it through.
Mhm.
Exactly.
And now you're leaving basically all the maps up to the community. That's I don't know. It seems basically a little weird. Beak Off did the same thing, right? And some of those maps are trash.
Yeah, but you got to think though, the devs were a lot more involved in Beak Off. Like they would organize events and stuff, whereas we're the ones who organize the events, so we get to decide if we use the map editor or not for our events.
But that's what I'm saying.
Which-
A map editor would be cool if what it was that you built a map and then you submitted it to Campfire Games, where they're like, okay, this is historical enough, right? Like we approve.
Yeah.
As
I
opposed
think
to
that would probably be the best way.
I'm just gonna make a map, and then of course, War of Rights is an asymmetric game, so you're gonna have personal asymmetric bias as opposed to historical asymmetric bias.
Mhm.
Like Sunken Lane is such a fucking USA biased map, and the devs made it to be that way. Whereas if I have to make Sunken Lane, I'm gonna fucking jack that shit up for tickets in the siesta, and give me buck and ball.
Hack that shit up.
Yeah.
I think the devs.
Yeah, could
would
you
be-
imagine?
the devs, if they approved maps and stuff? I think they would fully be in that process of deciding
But-
tickets for each side and stuff.
If you think though, you could do like a Burnside's bridge
That's a
map,
good
right?
thing in my opinion.
You could do a Burnside's bridge map where there's like a point on either side of the bridge, and the only way to get across to capture the other team's point is to go across the bridge. And
Yeah,
that's
but
the only
that-
way that both teams could try and get across, like
But
a
that's a
capture
new
the flag
game
kind of
mode.
thing on the. Yeah, I know, but that would just be so much fun. Just both teams charging across the bloody bridge.
Yeah, but I don't
You
think we'll
imagine
have that much.
Imagine
freedom to develop
the
game.
lag and the carnage that would cause. It'd be beautiful.
So many bodies on the bridge you can't even get across.
Your game just lags the minute you step on it. My PC would probably break.
The bridge is its own server.
It's got its own
Based.
little own borders and stuff.
Jeez.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How you
So-
doing, Corded?
I'm doing good. I'm just listening.
He's just-
Corded
he's just
is
in
here
the- he-
listening.
He's in the
Or no,
audience.
It's just the profile picture there, slowly staring into your soul.
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon
That's his
Ramsay.
face listening to this listening to this all this talking.
Yeah, when the War of Rights podcast starts talking about Beak Off.
You know, it's going good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But that's the only time when we're all in agreement,
So,
pretty much.
for example, let's go disagreement. What is the best War of Rights Saturday event?
Grand campaign.
Maryland
Yeah.
campaign, baby.
Grand campaign. Grand campaign.
Well, let's see. Yeah, let's weigh our options here. Let's be fair. So, first,
House divided.
my oldest, I think,
GOA.
is
Maryland.
HDC, House Divided, Maryland campaign,
No.
and then Ghost Van Tatum.
Oh well, that's NA. I'm talking about EU.
It doesn't fucking
We're
count.
not talking about you.
Yeah.
What the fuck is
This
this?
is an NA podcast. It is 8:30 p.m.
All right,
European.
fine,
yeah,
Killer.
Europeans
You
won't
say
be able to
your
vote for us,
favorite
obviously.
European.
UEC
Well, the
or Grand
just-
Campaign.
It's Grand Campaign. You know, just to clear this up before we go to the end. Grand Campaign's the best Saturday EU event. Let's just get it straight.
Just to
And it-
argue
and it-
against Killer, I'm just gonna say that Grand Campaign is not the best EU campaign. Or
Bro, you
event
haven't
Saturday
played
event.
it. Come play it. Come play it.
I have played Grand Campaign before. It's just been like
Yes,
well over a
before.
year.
What's
Yeah,
better
and
than
I
Grand Campaign?
haven't owned it. I haven't owned it for well over a year.
I don't know. What else do we do on Saturday? Any of those?
UEC.
UEC. UEC, exactly. Preacher goes there, right?
Maybe.
That is one
I-
thing that does surprise me. How does Preacher make it in that?
How
'Cause
did he survive for
like,
so long?
He
'cause
has a
I
lot of
broadcasted one event with UEC, and they got mad because of a comment Sebi said about how they do line formations, and they didn't let me broadcast there again. But how does Preacher make it? Not that I'm mad. It's just like, wow,
Preacher is reformed, man.
he's
Yeah,
reformed.
most
he's a
part.
reformed man.
He's a
For
new
He's a
most
guy.
sweet
part, he's
talker.
reformed.
He's that guy.
Literally.
He's the guy you just can't get rid of.
But out of the NA,
matter how
out of
hard
the
we try.
NA events, I would believe Maryland campaign is better than HTC.
That's 2 for Maryland. Let's go.
Solely just based on the
Collector
fact.
with an HTC
This is
show.
Collector's in
3-2-1.
HTC.
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah, IVV
Oh,
is
yeah.
in HTC.
Oh yeah. We're in we're in HDC.
Do you like it?
I love HDC. It's great.
Isn't
Great
Hood
event.
just like
I love
the
the
best?
people. I love Hood.
Oh man.
Hood's
I-
very nice.
no.
Hood loves the IVB.
Hood,
Does he
Hood
love
is
Sebi?
Hood is
Does
a
he love
nice Hood is a
Sebi?
nice guy.
Hood-
Hood is
Hood
a
loves
good
Sebi
person.
more than anybody else I know.
I just think that HTC is very union biased,
I
and
think you need to cope harder.
that's probably the reason why there's no CSA regiments barely left in HTC.
It's funny enough, we have the opposite problem. We have almost no Union regiments in the Maryland campaign.
Just
It's-
making one
we've
super
got-
campaign.
Yeah, imagine one NA super campaign. Yeah, but we'd have to drag people away from bloody. What's that other bloody crappy event on Saturdays?
Wow.
That the one that's scamming money for charity. What's that one called again? I can't even remember. What's
Geo-
the other Saturday
Just
in it? Yeah,
scamming people
GOA.
for-
GOA, they're doing
No,
the
no, I'm
charity
joking.
event.
They're doing a charity thing. Yeah, they've raised like $4,000 apparently.
Yeah,
Fuck
I
GOA.
don't even
Yeah.
know how they did it.
Some regiments have put like 1,500 in to go towards a charity. I can barely get fucking 160. I can barely get
Wait a minute.
160 for a damn 3 months of a war of rights server.
What's the topic we're on right now?
GOA.
Boss, you're not in the
Automatic-
approved members? What is
I
this?
am now.
Eagle,
What about
this is
what?
biased. This
what's
is
Eagles,
biased.
Eagles,
You
I don't
were
know.
like, guys, you were like, Eagle, you have one Union guy in here and 3 Confederates. How dare you? And now
Eagle-
we have
Yeah.
2 Union.
I don't know if your
No.
podcast can handle 2 Saucy Brigade members talking.
I
You're
don't
the
know.
less interesting one out of
It's gonna be wild. You are the more interesting one, Bus, but you're also
That's
the
true.
more controversial one.
So Ghost of Antietam, never played it, but it sucks. That's what I've heard.
Well,
And every-
we got him for what he wanted. Thank you, Bus, for being
yeah.
here.
Hey, boss, what do you think about
Uh,
House Divided campaign, real quick?
Oh my God, Jesus, dude. Listen, man, I want to keep good relations with everybody, but House Divided campaign, Hood is so biased towards the Union, and there's a reason why the CSA has all left it. There's only a couple of CSA regiments in there, and it's because it's so biased towards the Union. And also, it seems like Hood just sort of like makes everybody on the Union his bitch, and good on Hood for that, dude. You know, but overall, man, it's just like matches in it. They were okay. I didn't have any issue with the gameplay, but the actual token stuff itself is so boring in comparison to Maryland Campaign. Maryland Campaign feels like an actual board game, whereas the HTC just feels like I'm playing Grand Campaign, but like a lesser version of Grand Campaign.
Oh, thanks, man.
And then also they have to split up into 2 servers, which kind of
Cringe.
dookie balls. Yeah, cringe because you get smaller servers. But that's all I really have against it.
I think we should interview Hood real quick and see what he has to say. In fact, I got him right here. What does he have to say?
All right, let's see.
Corded has a point. Please, Corded.
I would like to give a little credit to GOA. When we were playing, we did actually enjoy the event. However, we were a little too toxic to be in there anymore, so we were kind of kicked out. And then they made a rule that you cannot say homophobic slurs anymore. So yeah, we had to leave.
Oh man.
Since you're here, yeah, clear that up because they would always call you guys out, and then you guys would say it's not us. So was it you or was it not?
That was for inwards that we were getting constantly accused of,
But
or at least the CSA team was.
That was definitely sus.
But you always you'd always
Definitely
say it wasn't
part
you.
of it.
So who's right? Was it GOA and their little Gestapo in the spectator camera, or is it you guys?
Gestapo?
Okay, the homophobic stuff, that was definitely us. Racist stuff, no. I'll clear that one up.
I'm glad we got that cleared up.
We can hate gay people, but we're not racist.
At least
because we're on a podcast.
We don't hate gay people, but we will say that the F word every now and then.
I think the GOA is a fun event.
Bro.
I'm just not a fan of them having spectators fly around and just like try to catch you breaking their rules. I'm like,
I can't say much on it. I never played it. Dude, that's
how
weird, man.
unfun does that have to be?
I swear
Historical
Pile
rules.
is Italian. I swear he hates gay people. It's just a fact. He's Italian.
No.
But they
Yeah,
make
gay
it
people.
they make it seem like if you Rambo one time, like one of your guys goes out and does something you're not supposed to, right? Then you fucking lost. Or
Wow, that feels like a B
It's-
cop event.
It's a HRE wannabe.
Mm. Yeah,
They
see the
always have
HRE,
people
man.
flying around.
I've always had a bad time with HRE. It's not that
You
it's a
never
bad
liked
event.
it?
It's just no, not really. It's just it's not that. So EU events like on the Grand Campaign will bring like anything. We could honestly some days we'll bring like 10, but then other days we'll bring like 25. So, but on Sunday EUs, it's always like we only bring like 10 dudes. So it's like not really that fun for units that are smaller. It's because you have to like do all that slow stuff. I get how it'd be fun for bigger units and A and B and stuff, but
Yeah,
we don't bring that
like,
many on
most-
Sunday EUs, so it's just not worth it.
Yeah, I think we bring in the most guys we do to the Sunday EUs. It's close to Saturdays though. Saturdays are like creeping.
Yeah, it depends. I don't know. My NA numbers are different from my EU numbers. It's Grand Campaign's like 25, and then NA is like past couple of weeks been averaging 15. But it's more fun in the historical events when you have more numbers, and then whenever we play with the more numbers, it's like it's still not our play style is the thing because we're very like always changing stuff around, going super fast, and like in Conquest we're always the unit that goes and caps and decaps points and goes to different flags and stuff like that, and it's like going
You and
super
those
fast.
3 5th NC Rambos that they always have running around.
Well, it's literally me, and then my
Fucking
regiment is
Huntsville.
off somewhere else. My regiment's off somewhere else, and like I'm still leading them. It's just I just sit them on a fence somewhere, and then they'll just go do that, and then Hateful will be leading them, and then I'll be going off Ramboing.
It's always you guys and the 5th NCSS. I won't
Yeah.
tell you what
Yeah.
the SS stands for.
Yeah, it's supposed to be sharpshooters, but I believe
Sharpshooter.
it's
Yep,
something
that's,
else.
that's what they
Yep.
say.
I
Yep.
believe.
Nothing else.
I believe it.
It's the
Well, that's
it's the sausage
HRE.
stuff.
I don't have anything against the HRE guys in there because I do like 5th at US and stuff like that. But it's just like that's just not our play style. That's what I blame that on. Whereas GOA, I just like it seems like that spectator stuff and all that's sort of lame to me. I get maybe doing it, but like at the same time, everyone in there for the most part seems like they're there to like play the historical rules event, and we played it not Ghost of Antietam. Never mind. Fuck my point. I don't remember what I was going on. I just had some really spicy Moroccan food.
I got banned from a GOA event because I was playing Pump It Up during mustering. It was great.
Wow, that's literally
Yeah.
a Beakoff event, bro. That's quite
That's-
literally Raiders
yeah.
Beakoff events, dude.
That's another thing. I was playing Goober Peas while we were just marching out
I
to
remember
wherever the
this
fuck.
debate.
Yeah, and they yelled at me, like, "Listen, if you do this again, I don't think Fifth Florida can come back here." I'm like, "What the fuck?" It's not even like
Who leads GOA?
IVB got banned from GOA.
it used to be Iron Brigade and 14th Brooklyn. Now,
Yeah.
I think it's
Iron
Archer.
Brigade's like-
now it's Orphans Brigade with 4th
Who's
Kentucky,
that?
Connecticut with
Yeah.
Irish for 4th Kentucky and
I'm
Cannon.
not
for
being mean. I
Connecticut.
just don't know who that is.
So, Archer and Fifth Alabama or some.
Bro,
something like
wasn't
that.
Irish
he doesn't
some
run
guy
it. He's
who
just affiliated.
Yeah, but wasn't Irish some guy who just randomly appeared one day with like a big regiment, and all of a sudden he just like took over GOA?
So he was with a whiskey in I think First
Oh,
Tennessee,
Fucking
and then that fell
whiskey.
apart.
Yeah, they were like fourth.
Because I
Kentucky or
remember
some
like
shit
the
when they
first
were-
GOA that I was there, whiskey was actually like, there with his regiment, and that was fun.
He was.
And I miss him.
Now whiskey is he was a fucking idiot.
Listen,
Oh, he
guys,
was-
we need
maybe, but he was
we're
fun.
gonna we'll discuss whiskey. We also have to discuss Pixelated Apollo, who's been playing. He's been popping up. So we're Steam friends, right? That guy hates me. He does not like me at all.
I'm Steam friends with this
Yeah,
dude.
he just plays Left 4 Dead, and I was about to hop into his Left 4 Dead lobby the other day and just like go in there and be like abhorrently toxic and instantly start
I
vote
like
kicking
Left
him.
4 Dead.
But I do too. Versus, man, I'm saying right now, Saturday night War of Rights event is going to be a Left 4 Dead versus event instead, and we'll just get like
Let's do it.
20, 30, 40 servers up of Left, because what's
Left
40
4 Dead.
times 8? What's 40 times 8?
Oh, don't do
Uh,
that, man.
320.
808 what?
320.
820?
The
We'll
War
just
Rights
say
community does math.
Yeah, we'll say 420.
320, 320. That's about a War of Rights server. You know, that's good. That's 40 servers of Left 4
But
Dead.
Saturday and is only like 220. So you
Well,
just need to knock. You just
Point.
need to
Oh,
knock,
what
like,
is
yeah.
Saturday? Ghost of Antietam? Is that Saturday?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
Ghost of Antietam.
and Wednesday.
Saturday and Wednesday.
Oh, they still do it on Wednesday, man.
Yes,
What's
sir.
that? What's that other stupid event that plays on Wednesday?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Thank you all for watching.
Man, you need to do it on Sunday, dude. I'd totally do it on Sunday.
My thing, right, is Wednesday is my only open night, for sure, week to week.
Mhm.
Otherwise, I'm
Sunday
busy
you have
doing
worship,
school.
of course.
Of course, yes,
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah,
Tuesday, Saturday.
Sunday you have worship all day for the Mormon church, right? You're a Mormon, and then you
Yeah.
just go and worship all day long. Is there any Mormon War of Rights regiments? You guys think?
Mormon.
Yeah.
I
First-
actually,
There's
first
no
I
Victoria.
actually, I got my first Estonian recruit today.
Oh no way, man! You should kick him out.
No,
I
he's
used to
actually-
bully this
actually sounds
girl
like a
in high
cool
school
guy.
that was a Mormon. I used to
Oh my
I
God,
try and
okay.
invalidate her.
We my housemates and
You
I
and your-
watched BYU play basketball. That was really
Oh,
fun. They
man.
lost. They came back.
Those
from, like, 20 some
students,
points.
those students at that school are weird. You ever
They-
seen those
They weren't
TikToks?
much of a student section, but
Have you
Oh,
recruited
wow.
your housemates to War Rights yet? That's a big question. Eagle. That's
they
what everyone's
know-
asking.
They know
Everyone's
I do
been
a
asking.
YouTube channel, and they do
Yeah.
know about the merch I have.
And they bully him for it too.
They really do.
Yeah, that
Like
Yeah,
watching
happened.
well,
the
look-
podcast.
All I'm saying, if you do get them into War of Rights,
They
do
will never
not
play.
send them to IVB, because if
No.
they socialize with Sevi,
Hey,
I'm
fuck
sorry,
you.
they're gonna bully you more.
Nah, nah,
The
nah.
people on this podcast are gonna see my profile picture, okay, and I just want to explain it. It's Steven Seagal. It's an AI generated photo of Steven Seagal holding a baby and Yoda.
Baby,
Hence Baby Yoda. And I just want to explain that. So let's get
Nobody-
back to the topic at hand, and that is War of Rights. And I just wanted to say,
Here we go.
the best event is
Grand
not the
Campaign.
Maryland campaign, almost Grand Campaign, but it's Sunday Sussy Night fights. Those are the best ones whenever we host. a campaign.
Battle Line Wednesday.
Haven't you guys complained like the last 2 Sunday NAs about Sunday NAs?
No, I haven't had an issue. The only reason why I start shit is just because I get bored when I'm shitting, and so I I'll act like super heated when in reality I just don't. I
Like-
really don't.
Like,
really
yeah,
care.
you were getting really
wasn't-
really into it in the event
um,
coordination Discord.
With who was it? One of the HT guys. about
Um,
Zapstar.
Might have been. Yeah.
Yeah,
What,
it's
what happened with
Oh
that?
yeah.
You'll
Yeah,
roll
what
a
happened
clip
with
of bus hopping in the Union steam chat.
Bro, there is
At
no
that
clip.
time,
want
I
that
don't know what
clip.
you're talking
disappointed in
about. There's no
I
clip.
was disappointed in Coco. It was not anger at the team. It was disappointed in Coco for doing the strategy, being up 25 because I know he's better than that. Getting a rise out of people and bullying RGB or whatever their name is to stop turtling. You'll see one day they'll beat us without turtling on a defense, and I'm not going to be mad. I'm going to be happy because I'll tell you what, it's probably going to be a really good match, and that is what is important. You should always bully people and like be mean to them because that's going to get you. It's going to get them to do what you want eventually, no matter what it is.
Maybe the day when Ninth Corps
That's a
stops
quote.
being part of RGD.
Well, no, but
Swap Ninth Corps with like I don't know fucking.
listen, Collector, dude,
Who's another good NA regiment?
not
Like
Collector.
Union
Not
Union
I.
regiment.
Yeah, what-
We're the best Union regiment.
What good Union regiments are there? I mean, what you have
There's
bigger
not
ones,
many.
IVB, Ninth
Honestly,
Corps.
there isn't that many anymore. No,
No.
they're not. Them two are
IBB's the
good.
best.
The problem is there's
I
just
have
not
no
enough
bias.
Union regiments, man. There's
They- all
like
they
are
a
is
2-to-1
I'm better
ratio
than you.
against idiots.
I'm better than you.
And
Like
how
Ninth
many?
Corps
What
numbers.
is
They're just loads of numbers.
Maryland
Huge numbers.
campaign? How many CSA to USA regiments are there?
There's like
It's gotta
technically,
be like
I
10 more.
technically count as a USA regiment, but I'm in Sussy, therefore it's just I'm automatically
Yeah,
Confederate.
the
no matter
only
what.
Union regiments we have are 1st Maryland, 1st Delaware, and 6th Wisconsin.
And
How
Ninja.
many CSA?
And
And
Ninja.
And
And
Ninja himself.
Pennsylvania Army, baby. Yeah, we got all.
Oh, that's a decent Union regiment. Is Pennsylvania Army? That's
Yeah, PA. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah,
That's
the only
Um,
the only the only
How about
decent
PA?
regiment you could come up with was a split off from IVB, and that's
Right.
how good IVB
Well,
is.
dude, whatever his name was, Finn, dude. Yeah, that guy was weird.
Yeah.
What is it? God, who am I thinking of? Oh, Tyndall. I like Tyndall.
42nd.
42nd
They are-
Grand
they are
Campaign.
good.
42nd is a prime
Yeah.
regiment. They're primo.
Yeah, I love
The other
Tyndall.
42nd.
I love Tyndall.
I don't know if they're the same 42nd that plays.
They
in
are
the
the same 42nd.
Okay, well,
Leads
when
that
I
way
played with
very
them in
well.
HTC, which was granted that was like 6-7 months ago. When I played with them in HTC, they're a completely different animal than they are in the EU stuff.
Yeah,
When you
I
play with
like
them
I,
there.
I like EU.
I love Tyndall, so he's great to lead with, and he's very
Yeah,
funny when he.
In all
starts
fairness, Ninth Corps EU side, they're nice guy. I like them. I like Ollie and
I don't know, man.
Mikhail.
Dragon almost killed my
they're nice
regiment, dude. Dragon almost killed my regiment.
Dragon is okay. Okay,
Dragon
he's
is
okay.
Yeah, he's okay to you, but until you
he's
have him inside of
questionable.
your regiment.
He's questionable
He's
sometimes.
He's
but
chilled
I
out
like
now.
I like Ninth Corps
He's
EU
nuts,
side.
though.
They're good guys. I like them.
Listen, man, I'm well known for just crap talking my own teammates to their faces. I don't trust any of them. Okay.
That's
and
all that
Ninth
happened
Corps-
in fucking Steve chat on Sunday with me. Fucking
Oh man.
CJ told me to go fuck myself in the Steve chat, and then fucking some IVB guy was like, "You're very unpleasant to play with,"
That's awesome.
because I
That's
refused to
based.
go back to the graveyard.
Yeah, but CJ's base though. CJ's a very nice guy. He's like I don't
But
know.
fucking, do you know Lakota or whatever from PB?
No.
Like during the do you know that PB guy who's always in the like coordination?
Oh yeah, Lakota. Yeah.
Dakota, yeah. So CJ was like commanding everyone around in the fucking strat sketch, and then Dakota just kept going, yeah, sorry, Commander, I forgot, you're the big commander, you're in charge, yeah, we'll follow you.
Wow,
you're
that's
in
your
charge."
American accent.
The whole time. It's not a very good American accent. I don't
It's
work on
pretty
it. It's not
No
important.
way. I
Like
couldn't
an
tell that
anime
was a bad American accent.
I couldn't
Thank you
tell.
so much, guys.
That sounded like you were in an
And-
anime or something.
And I was just laughing my ass off because fucking. I knew from that point on it was going to be a shit show. I don't know how we won. First Corps should have actually won, and if we had had like 10 seconds before they went to last stand, I would have capped the point and stopped the overtime thing and let them win because they deserved it, because they absolutely fucked us on both
Yeah.
maps too. We got lucky on both.
You're a good boy.
I'm a great boy.
You're a good boy for that one. Is it what were the topics before I came?
I mean, we're just kind of going with the flow now.
Oh wow, this is
Yeah.
a terrible flow.
Yeah.
We've gone thrown off track a couple of times, and
Mhm.
I'll raise my hand for someone who's helped
Might have
getting
to-
off track.
We might have to go back to PB&J's.
Buzz, yeah,
Mhm.
no, Buzz, that's a good question. What kind of jelly do you use on your PBJs?
Yeah, there's a podcast of me putting jelly on a sandwich and eating it.
I
think.
remember that. There's one with mayonnaise too.
The mayonnaise. That's the same episode. I am pretty sure. I
Is
had
it?
Are you a
that.
grape? You're definitely a strawberry jelly type man.
Collector's back.
I'm not like a huge.
I've been here the
jelly
whole
guy.
time.
I don't know.
Okay, but peanut butter and jelly. What do you put on it?
Grape. I mean,
Okay,
it's whatever
thank God
jelly.
you're
It's
a
whatever.
normal
It's
person.
first of all, it's jam. It's not jelly. I'm not.
It's
Okay.
jelly.
I'm not
Go fuck
4
yourself.
years old. No, it's
Planner, all
jam.
fruits.
It's
It says
jam.
it on the jar.
It's
It
jelly.
is
Jam
jam.
and jelly
No,
are
it's
different.
jelly.
Thank
That's
Jam.
what
It
all
says
fruits.
jam.
Hey,
Two
if it
different
says
things.
jelly on the jar, you're buying some great value bullshit. If you gotta go.
Okay, tell that to
go-
Smuckers.
Okay, well, Smuckers is a bunch of fucking schmucks, anyways. So you need to go.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's anti-Jewish.
you need to. Well, the
Let's
point
not
is,
go down that rabbit hole.
you need to get like your grandma's. First of all, you need to live down south. Second of
I'm
all,
in Georgia.
okay, well then you can probably get some decent jam.
You need to be a good old boy.
If you go to like Middle Georgia and you can go to someone's peach. You go to my uncle's peach orchard if you want and go get some peach jam. You just
Well, I
go
lived in
have
the
it.
middle of
your
Georgia.
uncle
I'd call
actually,
myself.
your uncle actually has. So you weren't lying in that Battleline Network video when you were talking about your uncle.
No, I was not lying. No.
He's never lied in his
Wow.
life.
He's got a huge
Buzz
farm. He's-
tells the truth.
well, he
Battleline
you
Network.
grow different things on
He talks
Battleline
to
Network
Hans.
Live.
He
Dude,
talks
my
to
Battleline
favorite thing
Network
about that
Live.
Battleline Network Live joke is that Eagle has never said Battleline. This is Battleline Live.
Battleline
Network
Network
recording live.
streaming
You know,
live.
if
Reporting
we
live.
do actually go live, I will 100%.
He
We don't go live.
no, you should no. Don't ever say it. don't ever.
Battleline
say it.
Network
Battleline
reporting
Network,
live.
Reporting live.
That would be. It is. That is the joke. Is you've never said it before.
That's the end of your career right there.
If you
You'll-
say it right there, you know the YouTube channel is going to take a massive hit of about -5 subs, and
Yeah,
just,
That's
every
first
every
Delaware.
time I would
About
say it, we're
10%.
just gonna have a voice clip of Bus saying it.
yeah, that'd be awesome. That was a good. I'm surprised that that hasn't ended up in a highlight video yet. I'm disappointed that I've had to.
I haven't
scroll.
made the highlight video yet.
Well, it better be. It better be
It will
called
be in
Battleline
there.
Network Reporting Live.
It will be. It will be.
Okay. Well,
It's-
that was. If you guys, it made it funnier that it cut out a bunch, but there was a lot of funny stuff that I said within that line, and you also missed a shit ton of stuff that happened before you came to it. But I'm kind of glad you skipped over some of it, as on the walk through the Bloody Lane area, because me and Huncho were saying some pretty horrific things.
Huncho is an animal.
Huncho's
Yeah, Huncho's
He's
amazing.
an
crazy, man.
He is an animal. He's
He
a
is
cra-
that
he's a
guy.
cra- He is.
I wouldn't say he's that guy, and Huncho's
I
not
think
gonna watch.
I think he's
this.
that guy.
I'm gonna tell, and I hope Huncho does watch this now that I'm saying this, but Huncho's just not that guy because I'm simply that guy, and that is there's a new movie that's coming out. That you
Cocaine Bear?
guys, no, not
Cocaine
not
Bear.
Cocaine Bear, dude.
Dude, have you seen Cocaine Bear though?
No, I
I
have not
haven't,
seen.
no.
I only
You
play
missed
War of
out.
Rights, man. This is a War of Rights podcast. It's not Cocaine Bear podcast.
been
This
talking
is
about
Cocaine
Actually,
Bear.
that's one of the
PB&J.
topics.
Bear.
Oh,
That is
was
one
it
of the
Cocaine
topics.
Bear?
It's on the top.
Cocaine
Cocaine
Bear.
Bear.
And the
is-
time
I
on the
haven't
list.
seen it. It makes me feel disgusted to live in modern society, and I just hate. Well, any society, but
I was-
industrialism and
I
its
was gonna
consequences.
Fake news.
I didn't know you were gonna be here, Bus. I really want to hear your thoughts on Kanye West.
On Kanye.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
boy.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. Okay. I really liked his music before all of it, and this maybe I'm a leftist. Call me a leftist, but after it all
leftist.
happened, like I go back and I listen to it, and I'm more critical of it than I was before. And I'm gonna say I'm a pretty critical guy. I think that's like you could call me dry critical if you want.
Moist.
Um,
Oh yeah.
yeah, but the thing is I went back and listened to it. I'm just like, it's like, one, I'm not gonna get bitches if I'm listening to certain kinds of bitches if I'm
Kanye
listening to Kanye around them and rolling my doors down and listening to Kanye. But I do miss the old Kanye shitting on George Bush instead of like Jewish conspiracies is low hanging fruit. That's like shit that anybody can go for. Kanye didn't even just step his foot in that. Like everybody, there's so many people that are doing that shit. Like I wish I wish he would just go back to like the George Bush hates black people kind of thing, where it's like rather
True.
than like a I hate Jewish people, or not it's more so I hate Zionism, I guess, is what the argument that he's trying to make. I don't think he hates Jewish people, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I got Jewish family members, and that doesn't affect me whatsoever. Like, I don't care about what he says. It's just like, come on, man. And I go
don't
back to his
think I
music. I'm
know-
like, I just don't really listen. I don't really like it as much anymore. It's just.
I don't think I know
know.
a single Jewish person.
Really.
Yeah, it's
You know,
Jay-
Bus.
Jay-
You know,
you know,
Collector.
you know Bus, yeah. Well, fucking. I went back. I don't know if you guys ever listened to Kanye. Really, I doubt.
Yeah.
No.
Dude,
You-
graduation's
maybe
one of my favorites.
other than Collector, I don't think anybody here would listen to Kanye, because
No.
Killer listens to like the Killers. Corded probably listens to like country music, like
Well,
like new age country music, not like Morgan
Oh,
Wallen.
wrong direction.
I'm talking about like Tyler Childers. That's the kind of country music.
I
he
don't know
listens
who that
to.
is.
Oh well, he's pretty good. Like Sturgill
Yeah.
Simpson.
Corded is more like
Uh-huh.
Disney song kind of guy.
I break out the bluegrass, bro.
Okay, well bluegrass. Okay, well the point is Eagle listens to like fucking probably like Civil War music.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
Civil War music.
And Zoo listens to.
Red Star in the
Break-
Sky.
when they
Mao
break out
I don't
the
know.
Susanna.
I don't know what Zoo listens to. Zoo, what do you listen to?
Red
Probably
Star
like
in the Sky. the
whatever-
No, you
anthem
don't.
of Mao Zedong.
Unironically, what do you
Whatever
listen
was in
to?
the
One-
Chinese
Oh.
balloon.
Unironically, I don't know, man. Like fucking alt
Is
rock.
there any like
Uh-huh.
Chinese anthems?
Yeah, Red Star in the Sky.
I don't even know what that is.
You
You ever-
imagine
you
if
ever
Corded,
listen
Zoo,
to
like,
me?
question.
you ever
What was
listen-
in the balloon?
That's actually a good answer. That's a good question.
Corn research.
That's nice.
Mm.
Were
Awesome.
there any social credits?
Yeah, actually, I have a question. So
I can't tell you how many social credits I
Could
have.
you-
Just by telling
That's what I wanna
capitalist
know.
dog. Just by telling capitalist dog my social credit score lowers my social credit score.
Zoo,
man.
Zoo, how Chinese are you? Is it your parents that are from China, or is it your grandparents that are from China?
My father's from China.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I have a question as well.
You're
so-
pretty Chinese.
Mainland China, not that
You're-
fucking island bullshit.
Not Taiwan, not wet,
It's a
not,
two,
not.
it's a
not real
two-part
China.
question. It's a
Not
two-part
real
question.
No, there's only one China.
Yeah, Republic of China.
What's the two-part
Not-
question, Killer?
People's Republic of China.
Did coronavirus come from a
Republic of
Wuhan lab? And what are those balloons over America, Zoo?
We already did the second question, idiot.
Everyone knows that COVID started in the United States. Any idea that it started in Wuhan is an American
The
perpetrator.
scope of this podcast has widened
the
far beyond I could
balloons-
ever
The
imagine.
balloons
All right.
are weather and experimental science balloons. They're
Please,
nothing
Eagle,
else.
bring us back
So-
to where you want to.
All right. Killer, as a non-American, what do you think of the 2024 presidential
Oh.
election? Whatever-
2024?
Who's running?
Yeah, Killer, who are you voting
Yeah.
for?
Who are you
Yeah,
voting
who-
for?
Upper Biden.
I voted for Kanye.
King
Biden.
Charles. Oh,
Biden.
Biden.
Is he running again? Is he
You're,
doing it?
you're riding with
He said he
Biden.
would.
Well, no, he's
He's
right,
walking.
he's fine.
He's not running.
He
He's
said
walking.
he'll say when he says
He's
it.
walking.
Killer's
I-
voting for King Charles to reclaim the colonies.
I've been really liking all these AI memes with the
Oh.
with
President,
Biden.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
War of Rights ones aren't as good because they don't sound as good. Like the Joe Biden just doesn't sound good, and the Trump doesn't sound good. So they need to.
Eagle's just bad at
will
making
say,
them, to be
I will
honest.
say,
That's why I don't like him.
I did not come up. I suck with Joe Biden crap,
hmm
and then the Trump voice was a little off.
Well,
I
they
will
weren't.
say.
They weren't bad. The Trump voice was fine. They weren't bad. They're not as good as the other
Oh,
AI
yeah.
memes I've seen. And that's because those guys are experts with you. So I don't want to shit on you too much.
No,
but
you
the,
can do
do.
whatever you want.
Don't want to
the,
show you too much, but you're fucking shit.
But those things, man, I
It
was, watching
sucks.
them, I was watching them. I don't know if you guys ever played Dark Souls. I think probably the only person who played Dark Souls here is either Zoo or Corded are the only two people I think would play Dark Souls.
No, I'd
I
rage
didn't
quit.
last long in it.
We should
Okay,
have
well,
a,
they did Dark Souls boss thing, and that was great. They did a S tier ranking for some of the best bosses.
we should make a bus
need to-
quiz because bus is like saying, "Oh, you listen to this music and you play these games." Like you answer questions and then bus will figure out who you are. Based on
It's like a newlywed game.
We get 20
Right.
questions.
I think we need to make a 2023 War of Rights Regiment tier list.
Uh-oh.
No.
I feel
Next
like we
episode?
missed we missed a few years. I feel like we got.
How long has the podcast been
It's a
running?
great idea.
Well,
What
we've
did you
we've been going like 45 minutes so far. We're probably gonna wrap up
Okay.
in the next.
We've
5
talked
minutes.
about nothing interesting.
I know, bro. It's a
I-
great
Let's
introduction.
get back
I
to the
would-
last. Let's get
I
back to
would
the last.
never
All right.
listen to this
Let's wrap
podcast.
up part. Let's talk
I
about
would
something
never. Snow.
interesting.
What is something
All right,
interesting?
everybody, if you've made it this far in the podcast, comment down below. Wow, I cannot believe Eagle said he hates minorities.
So,
Bro,
Comment down below.
first
So then everyone
VA
has to watch it.
first
Comment
VA
that
has
down
been
below.
starting the audience watching this.
You have to
Thank
know.
you.
You gotta
Yeah,
start.
Before we even did the intro, bro.
Oh, you know who I hate? 10th US.
Why do you hate
Ooh.
the
Wow.
I'll
US?
say it right now.
Wow.
I just don't like Machado. It's just I'm just
No
saying.
way.
that.
It's almost
I'm
like
just saying.
you've had bad
I'm just-
blood for the last 3 years.
I'm
Pretty much.
just saying it just to say it. I don't actually hate him, but I just want like a 10th US guy to pause it right there and just like start fucking furiously typing in the chat.
Need to
Because
Bring
That's one of
back
my favorite
Buchanan's
things.
Brigade.
oh man, BB, I'm still in that Discord. It's just me and
So am I.
Mazur Jack or whatever the fuck his name is.
I think I'm still in there.
Yeah, man. What do they even play? Does 10th US play Fridays or something? Is that all they play?
They do
No,
HCC.
they do
that.
Sunday.
They
Yeah,
do
they do
HCC.
Sundays in HCC.
Oh, boring. That's not a real event. We
So
need to
you-
get
do you-
20th New York back into Maryland
You know what's
campaign.
kind of
What
funny
regiment?
about
No,
What
no.
regiment
HCC?
did?
20th New York is
What?
a
What's
nice
so
evening.
funny about
The fact
HTC?
of that, like Maryland campaign is rising, because all the regiments like got banned from HGC.
Yeah.
Same with
Yes,
same with
they were-
BLN Wednesdays, right?
And GOA.
If you get banned from GOA,
You
you
go
come
to
to BLN Wednesday.
That's great. That's awesome.
And then you get invited back to GOA.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they realize they banned too many people, they're like, "Oh shit, hold on."
Imagine an event that doesn't ban anyone. Couldn't be me.
I'm trying to think
I don't think I
of a
banned anyone
good
from Grand
topic to
Campaign
end,
yet.
end off with.
I'm gonna ban you, killer.
What is a good topic?
Do it. I
What is a
dare
good
you.
Topic?
I do like that Kanye.
The most
article.
important
Like, I just
update.
can't listen to Kanye anymore.
The most important
Really?
update.
Yeah.
Like, I don't agree with Kanye politically.
What was
but
the
I-
other?
I
What was
can
the
listen
other
to his
thing other
music.
than Kanye that you guys brought up?
Hey Zoo, can I play CSA in the Maryland campaign?
Do whatever you want, to.
Thank you, man.
VA's gonna replace you anyway.
I checked
Yeah,
on
they-
Jim Sterling the other day. You guys used to watch Jim Sterling.
No.
Remember that guy on YouTube?
You
Trans.
said
Remember Scott Sterling? That was fun.
Oh yeah, Scott Sterling. Yeah, I do remember Scott Sterling.
Fucking boss says I want to think of something interesting to talk about for end it, and then he goes,
Who-
"You guys
I'm
listen to Jim
sure-
Sterling? You listen to Jim
Yeah.
Sterling?"
Well, I know. I guarantee you, people are gonna think and know like who Jim Sterling is. They're gonna know. Oh, Mass Effect.
Oh my
who,
God.
Who are you romancing in Mass Effect? That's the
What
question.
the
I
Your
know.
mom.
I've never played that game.
Okay.
I don't know
well,
what Mass Effect is.
fucking idiots, dude. Oh my god.
Why
Bro,
don't
you
you
just-
Mass Effect some?
No one's gonna. I
bitches.
guarantee you, the average watch time of this
The purple
podcast-
chick.
Yeah, it'll be
5
fine.
minutes.
Hey,
What's
hey,
wrong?
hey, it's a first time. It's a first time for everything.
Boss-
We're learning how this works.
They stopped
Boss has
listening
too
after
much-
peanut butter and
Boss
jelly.
has
One
too
who
much
lives in a
free time.
hazmat suit, best.
Dude,
Remember
Okay,
Well,
everybody
I
comment down
guarantee you-
below if you are pro strawberry jelly or pro grape jelly or
that.
peanut butter
Apple
jelly.
jelly, dude.
I guarantee
fuck outta
you
here.
that
Oh.
the numbers they're gonna see Bus in it, and the numbers are gonna rise, baby.
I
I'm telling you
honestly,
right
Bro,
I agree. I
bro,
think Bus.
They're
Bus
not gonna
makes
make
downgrade
it.
in
They're not gonna make it to your part. They're gonna stop the minute they hear. They're gonna stop the minute they hear fucking Eagle go. So what's
Eagle's
your
gonna
favorite
title it. Eagle's gotta
PB&J?
title it. Eagle's gotta title it like "Bus hates the 42nd PA" or something
And then
like
he's
that.
just never in.
And then I'm not in there for like half the podcast. Well, I saw it. And I was like, I saw you guys in here, and I was like, what the fuck are they doing in here? And so I was playing War Thunder. I feel bad because I like left in the middle of a War Thunder match with the rest of the First Elder guys. And I was like, what the fuck are they doing in there? There's not an event today? And I was like, it's fucking Tuesday. And then I realized that I saw it and I was like, maybe they're doing a podcast. And then so I came in and I begged Eagle to let me join. And now I've really improved the
Yeah,
podcast.
it just went straight downhill ever since then.
Yeah,
we're-
it
we're-
went, yeah. It took a
You
left
guys were
field.
talking about PB&J. You weren't even talking about fucking Board of Rights
We were
before.
talking
I
about
don't know, to be
Beatbox.
honest.
Bro, we've talked about PB&J as the majority of this fucking
We're talking about
podcast.
that better.
Dude, it's
Well,
a
well, yeah, we
legitimate
talk about-
thing.
we
to
talk about
what
turtling,
we're
too.
talking.
Dude,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
we
sorry,
did
we
talk
talked
about
about
turtling.
turtling. We
Yeah,
did.
go
oh
talk
man,
about
see.
let me
Go
say my
Carter.
point.
Bus, give me
Go
the
Carter.
verbatim rant you went on when you went
Go
in that Steam
Carter.
chat and you told
Go
Coco.
Carter.
Okay,
We can
I
just
went
put
in
up
and
a
I
video.
said-
We can just put
I
up the
said-
video.
Yeah,
I
put
was
up a
like-
video.
Put up
hold
the video.
on.
Put
I
up the
said,
Cope
"Are you
harder.
fucking serious? Are
See,
you
Maul.
fucking serious right now? By 25, and you fucking turtles, you
See,
fucking pussies."
I love hearing
You
you see.
fucking pussies, and it was a lot louder than that, and I was yelling at Coco, and then someone, I think it's some IVB guy in the chat, goes, "You were losing every single charge we were in." And I was like, "Because we were outnumbered by 25,
Oh.
no shit, dipshit."
We should
Well,
just put
I'd
up
like
the video.
it's a seethe and a cope. It's a
Yeah,
seethe
yeah,
and a
it's
cope.
good.
Well, I don't know if
Yep.
I say any slurs in it, so I don't want to show the video right now. But like
Wait,
I was yelling at
didn't Eagle-
Coco.
Oh no, he didn't put it on his channel.
I don't know.
What was it?
It's probably Sevi who
Hey,
clipped it. He wasn't
we can't have a developer call Bus's behavior embarrassing again.
Oh my god, fuck Bradley, bro. I'm saying that
Oh,
on air,
wait.
dude.
I
What,
love
did
Bradley.
Did he get mad at you
Bradley
putting
is-
Or
the
no, not
server
Bradley.
messages out?
Yeah, Chaplain Bradley. That's right.
Yeah, did he get mad at you putting the server messages?
Yeah, he said it was embarrassing. It was not even like I'm not even actually shit talking them. It was a bait for them to
Bro,
come out.
Bradley is like
Word.
the most
And
outspoken.
it worked. And the worst
like,
part
out
is
of the
that it
dev
worked.
team.
And if you
Yeah.
had waited 10
Oh.
fucking seconds, we would have fucking
Hey.
snapped. That's so fucking
Shut up.
bad.
Okay,
And
okay.
literally your fault we lost on Anderson's counterattack.
I don't think if they saw that we were capping, they would have come out.
Literally your fault.
Well, anyways, Bradley, it's really funny. Listen, Bradley, and Bradley's not listening, but it's
hope he
really funny
Bradley
you
might
care
make
about
it this
that.
far.
I'm gonna
It's really
clickbait this.
funny. It's really funny that you don't care. You care so much about that embarrassing little rant there, but you don't do anything about the goofy ass Civil War server where Fastfoot's over there dropping hard R's every 3 seconds to brand new
Huzzah.
players, and all these
Huzzah.
new YouTubers are calling your game racist and terrible and how toxic your
Huzzah.
community is. And you want to come in and stop people from playing contention. Your regiments that are keeping the game alive. Stop people from playing contention and testing your fucking limits for your game.
Bro.
And then you don't want to do anything about the actual effects of the game where people are going in and being terrible. The admins on that server. What does that say about your game? Honestly. The
Yeah,
admins are
totally,
like
yeah.
dropping hard R's in the server announcements, and you care about some other private server where I'm just politely shit talking some
Plus,
people and trying to
there's a
beat
difference.
It's
There's a difference
general banter.
between you shit posting in a War of Rights video that gets posted in the War of Rights Discord. Like that's more high visibility than some random fucking person dropping the N-word in some random server.
Right, but big YouTubers are playing in these pub servers now, and they're calling the game racist.
I
Like
haven't
dudes
seen
with
that.
8 million subs. I forget
I
what
don't-
his
I
name
don't
is. It was
watch-
recent.
Uh,
It was
I
recent.
have
not
heard
heard
about
about
this.
what was it?
I did
Drew
see that guy.
I think Drew the dude's very funny, but the way the game can be portrayed from those videos,
Right.
not good. It's
Yeah.
like
But
for
the
that,
thing
for
is, and the
example.
devs don't do anything about it. No one goes in the.
What do you
War
want
room
him to do? Do you
Discord.
want
You
him?
can't
Do you
really
want
do
him to?
anything.
You can't do anything about
Huh.
it, but well, actually, they probably can, because if they can stop us from playing contention, they can certainly get a server removed for being
They
racist.
didn't even stop us from playing in the.
Well,
No,
they patched it out for a day.
They did patch it for like a day. So
for
like
a
this,
week,
because
like,
I managed to like find how to do it, okay, and we did it for an EU event, and then a dev joined the server and was like putting question marks in the chat, like how the hell did we do this?
I can listen. I can
Like,
guarantee you.
We're testing
even
your
said-
game mode. We're testing your game mode.
They even said they
And
don't
it's-
care. We're playing contention so long as we don't bitch about how broken it is.
It's not. It was.
It's
We
not
weren't even
broken, though.
bitching. It
It
wasn't
was
even broken.
perfectly
It's fucking
fine.
game mode.
Contention
The
works great.
what's it called? It's just like I don't get why he cared so much about that. And sure, high visibility. No, not many people viewed that video anyways in comparison to Eagles others videos. And even if they did, it's not like it would be like that serious because it's a private match. Whereas he could do
that's why
something about the
he just made a
goofy ass
comment.
Civil War server.
He
could
lives
do
in your
something.
head rent free, dude.
He's
Like,
in
you're
the dev. I
saying-
play his fucking game. I
That's-
sent 1.5k
You're-
hours into
That's
it.
the
You're
title of the
seething.
podcast.
You're
Eagle. Bradley, are you
seething.
listening?
You see
Are
this
you listening?
over something
I'm just
that
saying,
took him
man.
like
I'm just
10
saying,
seconds.
dude. I love this game.
He saw the
Bradley,
clickbait title,
if
he
these-
clicked on it, he watched 10 seconds, he went, LOL, that's funny. And then you're seething so hard trying to defend
I'm just
yourself.
saying. I'm not defending myself. I'm saying.
Yes, you are.
well, no,
You're
I'm not.
butthurt.
He can
You're
be
butthurt. You're
embarrassed
butthurt.
by it, but the tactic
You're
worked. man.
butthurt.
I'm not butthurt. I'm
You're
saying what
butthurt.
I'm butthurt by is that they don't care about their game. They really they don't care
Yeah.
about big YouTubers coming in and shitting on it. You could be a fucking
There's
dev.
nothing
Any
they can do about
publicity is
it.
good publicity.
You and
boss.
Murphy both
I
are just
agree with
dev simps, bro.
No,
that
that's
doesn't
not
make
true.
any sense.
Any publicity is good publicity.
I don't know, man. After
Marketing 101.
watching
No.
Olafson and Bekoff like eat shit, I'm kind of a simp for CG.
For Murphy?
No, well, for Campfire Games.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
CG.
mean, I still play their game. I like
Murphy,
Wolf
fuck
Rights.
no.
I'm
Listen, I'm a Doug sympathizer. Murphy's.
I'm a Doug
not.
sympathizer
Yeah.
too, dude.
Doug
Murphy
Politer,
Murphy
Tennessee.
fucking sucks, bro. And Murphy can try and kick me out of Sussy, but he's not going to because Doug is proud of us. Doug
That's
is
what
proud of us.
Doug's proud of us, man. Yeah.
Doug is proud of us. And I'm proud of Doug too. And I don't understand. Murphy doesn't even play the game. Murphy doesn't even play the game. When's the last time I've seen Murphy? And every time that Murphy's played, listen,
Hey,
Murphy,
listen,
you
I
suck
don't
at
want
the
to hear
game.
this. Murphy's a War of Rights admin. He deserves respect.
That is the biggest War of Rights dev simp ever. Is Murphy bigger than Collector and Sevi? Bigger than Collector, which is a big thing because
Hey,
Collector's
fuck
a
you.
huge War of Rights
I am
simp.
not a
big-
War of Rights simp.
Is it bigger than Emerson in ninth grade though?
Oh my God,
Well,
Jesus.
simp implies that they don't
Emerson's
return
not
the
as-
favor. They at least return the favor.
Emerson's not as outspoken, but I remember that whole War of Rights revolution thing. We're going a bit over time, but remember that
The what?
Bekoff War of Rights big meeting we had with the devs?
Yeah,
Maybe
You
we
remember
shouldn't
that?
Talk about this.
yeah.
Oh man, what do you mean we shouldn't talk about
Do
this?
Do we remember the Crab Revolution? Where
Yeah.
Krabby Crab 101 tried to become admin on the Discord.
What's wrong with this topic, Collector? Too controversial for you?
Yeah.
It
What?
doesn't
Why
make
is it
Collector look
controversial?
good.
Hey,
Oh,
it's a dark time
Actually,
in the
you
War of
know,
Rights community.
I don't care. I
the
don't care.
dark
We can
time in
talk
the
about
War
it.
of Rights community when Bekoff, a failed game, didn't even come close to taking over War of Rights.
Have you
Everyone-
seen the
everyone-
little Dark Age edit I made?
Yeah.
I just love how like beforehand everyone like even fucking people is bullshit is LaBelle and shit were coming out being like War of Rights is gonna die, Bekoff's gonna take everyone, War of Rights is dead.
I was on the Bekoff
Nobody
train, but not full
nobody talks about that now. If
So
anyone says
glad.
War of Rights is gonna dead and Bekoff's gonna be
You know what could have happened to me? You know what could have happened to me happened to First Texas, man. And the same thing with LaBelle,
Yeah.
but LaBelle was already he revives stuff all the time. But Sarah's dude, they went balls to the wall with Bekoff and they died because of it.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy I didn't do that. I
Cyrus-
balanced it. I said
Cyrus
Saturdays are for
did.
War of Rights, Sundays
Sundays
are
are for commander battles.
Sundays were for commander battles because those are really fun.
But yeah,
Sussy tried to get me to
I
play so
forgot
many
about
events, and I was like, no,
Cyrus.
we're playing. Zoo always tried to get me to play Sunday events, and Doug tried to as well. And I just like, I'm playing commander battles tonight. Sorry, buddy. And
I
then our commander
I
battles.
forgot about Cyrus. Like he did go balls to the wall. for,
Yeah, and they
like,
died.
fucking
They died
Bekoff.
because of it. I feel bad for him, but I also don't because a bunch
Well,
of that.
I
the
think they
regiments
also
went
died
fast
because
and
they
shit.
let some pedophile or some shit, some like rumor in their goddamn like fucking Discord and
Oh,
didn't do anything about it.
that's nice. That's good. I'm proud of them.
First Texas
Bro,
moment.
do you think Cyrus would be proud to know that the remnants of his regiment is now in 20th New York?
Wait, they
Man,
are?
he'd probably hate that, dude. Yeah, Texas merged into 20th New York. You
20th.
didn't know that?
Wait, they did?
That's sad.
Yeah,
I didn't
that
know that.
happened
Yeah.
like 2 months ago, 3 months
20th
ago.
New York is in RGD. I should have known that.
Yeah,
Collector's just
I-
mad.
Bro,
I
I
play with
you're not around anymore.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm too
yeah.
busy with live.
Collector-
I
you
lead
still kissing up on that one lady?
Anyways, yeah, I guess we're getting to that hour marker. So yeah, does anyone
we're
have
just
any
picking up steam.
last thoughts before we call it off for a night?
I hate bust.
Hey,
Future
Collector.
future podcasts will be great. Make the
They
podcast
will.
great again.
Listen, I love War of Rights, but the devs got to do something about that goofy ass Civil War server with fast foot and all them, man. That's just racism running rampant through the admins is not good for the pub game, dude.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. There's an 8 million man YouTube subscribed channel that made a video on it, and the title of it
Okay.
we played is
It's called
disturbingly
Battle
racist.
Line Network, 8 million subscribers.
Subscribe to Battle Line Network, and then I guess don't listen to Kanye anymore. Not because
No,
it's
no,
just
Kanye's great.
Don't listen to
Graduation.
Kanye.
listen to early Kanye. Maybe Up to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Yay and
I can
Kids See Ghost are his two best albums, and that's because he worked with it on with Kid Cudi on it.
Okay,
Congratulations.
That's all I have to
Corded
say.
Zoo. Corded Zoo. Yeah.
Corded.
Not the-
What? Oh, Social
None
Media
of them-
Network.
Okay,
That's
thank you.
bullshit.
Corded, please say
Oh,
something.
no.
Discord.gg
Thank you.
/IVB.
There we go. Thank you.
You got him. Yeah, cool. So this was a good first test run. Quite enjoyable, especially the second half. So yeah, we'll see you in the next week's podcast. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
God, I hope not.
Yeah. Have a good, wonderful night. See you guys in the next
We-
one.
we- we-
I love
we
that
need
song.